Misfits 009 is looking very mid at the moment. Now I know what you're thinking. This isn't Misfits 009. It wasn't the last thing supposed to be Misfits 009. It was. They said it was basically, but apparently it isn't. It's like the prime card. So is it number 10? What is it? Can someone please tell me? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I guess we'll find out. In the meanwhile, though, I'm going to tell you what I think about 009, this card right here, and I have a little bit to say. Alright, there's a few fights that I don't really give a shit about, so we're going to skip those. You've got Polio Reef returning, which is going to be interesting. He was okay last time. That's about all I got, by the way. He was okay. We've got Callum Izzard versus OJ Rose, which is actually a bit of a banger. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. We've got Simba versus Master Ukwe. I don't know Simba, but I have seen Master Ukwe's TikToks. They're very interesting. I know he had like an issue with like getting banned or like he has so many strikes or something. I don't know what that was all about, but I'm happy to see he's back on his feet, and I'm hoping that he does indeed win. Then you got Gabriel Silva versus Ben Davis. This one is a little bit more interesting than the others. If you didn't know, Gabriel Silva is the son of Anderson Silva, and I think he's getting a pretty easy fight here against Ben, I'm not gonna lie. Gabriel is 1-0. He's, like I said, 6 foot to Ben, who is shorter than me, and I just genuinely think he's gonna get bullied. And I mean, Ben is gonna get bullied. I think this is gonna be an easy win for Gabriel. Then we get to our usual suspect influencers, Ashley Rak-su and Halal Ham, which is in my eyes a complete mismatch. Halal Ham did very well last time round, and we saw him on the 007 prelims. He did fairly well. Ashley Rak-su is miles better though. Ashley Rak-su was last seen in March on 005 if I'm not mistaken, and he beat Kenny, who is a Kingpin finalist right now, who has a very positive record. So I don't really see how this goes Halal Ham's way, honestly. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, it's just very unlikely, especially since Ashley Rak-su was tipped to fight Salt Pappy, and now he's taking a step down. But I feel like someone has to do that at all points, so yeah. Then we have our probably co-main event, Face Temper versus Ginty now. This one could be a real good fight. Face Temper is someone who's continuously fought difficult opponents, KSI, Slim, Kenny. You know, none of these guys are easy to beat, and he's only actually managed to win one fight, plus overt flow. But I mean, are we really gonna count that? We shouldn't, but sure. Ginty on the other end is, honestly, I genuinely think gonna pose more of a threat to face Temper than anyone really thinks. I think people look at Temper, see the opponents that he's got up against, but I'm still confident that he genuinely does get this done. His only loss was to JMX. After, by the way, the entire fight went on forever. So I don't really see why he should be seen as a lesser opponent per se. I think he's got something for sure. Both of these dudes are very big. They're both very tall dudes. And I really believe this fight's going to be a lot of fun. And it's one of those things where I hope it's a boxing match, and I hope they don't just brawl. That'd be kind of lame. And then we have our main event of the evening, Idris Virgo versus Aaron Chalmers. These are not influencers, and I feel like you should already know that. But if you don't, now you do. If you know Aaron Chalmers, you know that he was actually on the last Kingpin event. Oh, big deal, right? And he was an MMA fighter before that, and now he's boxing as well. It's interesting. I don't really know much about him. No one does. What I do know is that he's gonna get beaten. Almost definitely. I'm pretty certain of it. Idris Virgo is so unbelievably solid that it is wild. He is just really fucking good. If you don't believe me, his record is 13 wins and 1 draw. He's only had 2 KOs, to be fair. However, I still feel like he's pretty fucking solid. I mean, his last fight was against like Anthony Taylor. Went all the way, but he still won confidently. I think he won every round. So yeah, I don't really see this being difficult for Idris at all. The card, my final thoughts on it, I guess, it's not great. I'm not very much like looking forward to it, but it is there. And if it builds up someone like Ashley Rak-su a little bit more, maybe Gabriel Silva or Ben Davis can, be the big stars of the show. That could be fun, but I'm not really looking forward to it that much. Until then, though, I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to have a lot more influencer boxing content. This is on September 23rd, so there's a little bit until we can actually view this. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you very, very shortly. Goodbye.